Good day, gentlemen and ladies. As you can see behind me, we have quite a good downpour of rain. We're Wednesday, the 26th, I believe, of June, and it's 6:30 in the morning. And I don't know if you can see toward that way. That's a new asphalt there, but yeah, we have a good rainfall, so it will be the perfect day today to work in my basement to finish the insulation project. So please stick around. Cheers. All right, folks. So what I have done this week is I sealed with styrofoam urethane spray can all the corner. So I did that corner, I did the corner down there, and I also did the opposite corner completely at the end. All right. So that way, because between the 2x4 they had space, so I fill up these corners, so that way it would be a great insulation. All right, to answer some question about having directly touching, not compressed, I'd say. That's why I remove half of my insulation. It's not compressed into the concrete. It's just touching, yes, but there's a air gap between. That will help to keep the circulation. And also, my basement is bone dry. Okay, what I mean bone dry is I have a dehumidifier running all the time, and I'm keeping it at 30% humidity. And in winter time, I also well, now I'm gonna have my wood stove, and I had my wood stove. The humidity was all the way up to 15%, down to 15%. So it was quite. It's bone dry here. I have a thicker concrete. It's roughly 16 inches at the base and up to 14 inches in the up to support the brick. It's a brick house, so it was added later on. And there's two French drain outside, so the previous owner told me that, and that's why it's so it's very well waterproof. Okay, because we've been having rain on Sunday and last week. Anyway, it's a total of 4 inches of rain, and it's raining outside. You see the beginning of the video, and sorry about that. I think I have a cold because on Sunday the temperature dropped down and we were wet, let's say. Now, that for answering, one of the gentlemen was saying about that. And my friend Gator, I remember to keep the lower part, just hold on, I'm gonna move the camera. The lower part, it was also for ventilation, but Gator bring me a good point is to make sure that the base footing is not freezing, and also the French drain on your side is not freezing, because I mean the dirt level is about that high, and here in the Saguenay region, when I don't remember the zone, but the frost, the ground frost ought to and sometimes past 4 feet down. So if I can 1 feet, 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, so it's getting close to French drain and also the base footing of the concrete. So it's important to heat that part. Okay, so that's the reason you do that. I know the code. In some region, they say all insulated all down because the frost doesn't go that deep. But again, for me, and also if I have a water damage, not me, but for some reason, at least the insulation is not gonna get touched. All right. Now, I had another question. I said, "How, Dave, you gonna keep that up? The since it's not like this with a 2x4." All right, so I'm gonna show you my trick I've done previously. Yes, I could add another 2x4, but would be a loss of lumber. There's various ways to keep it, But mine, what I do is just hold on, stick around. I'm basically using how do you call that? Sorry about that. It's shading tape, and I'm just gonna put a layer on the bottom of it, and this is very sticky, and I'm gonna keep it tight so that will act like as a support for the insulation. And also bear in mind that I'm gonna put a vapor barrier after that. So you're going to see me installing this. I'm gonna put my gloves. I'm gonna start from the left and doing a stripe all the way down there. Yeah, that would be good. All right, so stick around. Alright, so I guess you have the basic idea. The important thing, don't mind my line is just straight. What I'm going to do also is I'm going to clamp it. Now it's pouring rain outside. I'm gonna get my clamping gun on the 2x4. Alright? So, and I keep it tight so there's no way that the insulation will go down, because this is it's very tight from there to there. So that's how I will secure my insulation. So please stick around. I'm gonna get my nailing gun. All right, get my nailing gun. All right, use the proper length of the how do you call that? Stamps? It's not stamp. Staples. Alright, so you get the basic idea. Is that way the tape is secure in place and it will keep the insulation in the up position. So I'm gonna finish that and I'll show you the end result. Alright? Alright, as you can see behind me, this one is more straight. I pay more attention on what I was doing and I clamp it. So this will definitely retain let's say the fiberglass insulation. And one thing that I like to mention is during this week, it's been 2 weeks now, it's like that. Definitely the fiberglass took expansion too. So that's why it's R20, but if I remove half of it, it's not gonna be R10. You're just removing for a given space 1/3 of insulation. And look at this one here, the insulation just expanded, and I still remove half of it. So that gives you an idea how much it's all grown up. So insulation, it's very important. It need not to be compressed. Fiberglass insulation need to be like very well spaced, have plenty of space. But R20 with 2x4, it's too much. If I bought R10, it would be better, but it was cheaper for me to just split it in half. So you had to compare with the cost of buying and manual. Like, it's easier to do split in half and stuff like that. So that way that insulation is gonna stay there, because the sticky part is sticking on the wool and it ain't gonna fall down. Okay, it's not gonna fall down and it's gonna stay there. Now the only thing I have to do before putting the vapor barrier is I need to advance the electrical socket, because just hold on, I'm just gonna shut down this light. I'm gonna remove it for you, this right here. All right, so the box here, I'm just gonna try to close it closer. The box here is flush at the 2x4. Now what I'm going to add up the vapor barrier, which is a paper thin. Then I'm going to use the veneer, which is about roughly 1/4 thick. Then I'm going to use another either gyps sheet or very thin wood. So I definitely need to stick out at least 1/2 inch outside. So I'm going to do that before putting the vapor barrier. So stick around. No, but it's easy, by the way. I just have to unscrew the 2 screws there and just advance it. Okay. All right, so stick around. All right, folks. So I advanced all the electrical sockets. I think roughly 1/2 inch. So that should do the job. And also, since I was opening the each electrical socket, I was making sure that it was up to the current electrical code, provincial code. And one of them, it's a whole one. It's a brown. I'm going to show it. I don't have an electrical. I do have electrical socket, not socket, but outlet to change. And this is the one there. It's a brown one, very brown dark with 2, and there's none. Both of them on the same side, so yeah, this one need to be changed. And there's a carton insulator in the back. I'm gonna keep that as a antique electrical outlet. All right, now this is the time for installing the vapor barrier. So I'm gonna this all the way down there. Alright, put that aside. Oh. Here I'm gonna fold it to have a stronger base. Right? Okay. All right. So the only thing I have to do now is punch the hole for the light, and you're going to see me. I'm going to. That was the toughest part. You just roll it down, then you put it up like I did. You just double fold, and then you just one staple, and then you do like I did. All right. So you're gonna see the end result. So stick around. Hey, just a quick update. So I did the entire top portion, which was the hardest because I had the lights, also the water pipe, and the corner there. So now I'm going to attack the bottom part of it. So of course I got the water pipe, I've got electrical socket and outlets. So yeah, I have that side to do. So just a quick update. Cheers. All right, folks. So there you have it. I completely put the aluminum vapor barrier all around. I left the outlet. This is the by the way, this is for the baseboard, the wire you see on the bottom. And I also did all the way that, oh, I just discovered I need to put my red tape like I did there, so I'm gonna do that after the video. All right, so that will be it for my Wednesday. Usually I do a shout out video. However, been busy since the last 9 days. It's I didn't find any. Well, I've got incoming stuff, but anyway, just a quick update about my basement insulation slash upgrade. So my next step, I'm gonna start to put the veneer that you see. It's not veneer, but it's compressed wood, and I'm gonna put it all around like it used to be. And that is not gonna be it. I'm going to put either, I'm still thinking about gyps, like the roof you see, or I'm gonna put maybe half gyps and half wood. We'll see about that. I'm still debating what would be nice. And I need to build up, as you see the 2x4, I need to build up a wall here, so I will have that guy's propane lane on the other side of that wall. So yeah, all right, so I'm very happy. That took more time than I expected, but definitely it's brighter. Aluminum tinfoil like this is like yeah. So again, thank you very kindly for all your outstanding support, comment, and remember, folks, life is good. All right, cheers.